guys, thanks for joining me today for Sketchbook Sunday, episode 14. So today I am painting a winter tree, snowy tree kind of scene, just a little sketch in my sketchbook. And that's because we don't get snow in Florida, and it's heartbreaking. It shatters my soul into a million pieces because I love snow. I love the change of seasons. And Florida has like 2 seasons. It's basically summer and slightly colder summer. So yeah, I mean, we do get kind of cold, but nowhere near enough to like snow or have the colors on the leaves change. So we really don't get seasons, and I love seasons. I think it's so inspiring to me. So this is what I have to resort to in order to get in the holiday spirit. I have to paint winter because I sure as heck am not going to see it here. But I will be visiting up north pretty soon. I'm going to New York. I actually grew up in New York, so I'll be visiting. Yeah, I'll just be visiting. So, fun fact. A lot of you have been asking me how I paint in my sketchbook with oil, and I have talked about this in several Sketchbook Sunday episodes before, but I'm just going to address it here. Basically, I gesso the page. So, I usually do one layer, maybe like 1 or 2. But this will give the oil something to bind to instead of the paper, and it's not going to seep through to the other side. And no, my sketchbook is not designed to be used for oil paint. So this is why I gesso the page. And I figured that it actually works really well. The only downside is you do have to wait a few days for it to dry. So I typically add a crap load of Galkid, which is an alkyd resin medium, and it's going to decrease the drying time and make the paint dry really fast. So the paintings I do in my sketchbook typically dry within 2 days, and I could close the sketchbook. So the only downside is there is some waiting time, but that's basically how I do it. A lot of you guys continue to ask, so I figured I'd just, dedicate a video topic to that. So if anyone's searching for that on my channel, they'll be able to find it. And I do this because I kind of want that diversity in my sketchbook, the variety of not just drawings. I want there to be all kinds of stuff. So I've used watercolor, charcoal, acrylic, and I'm not a big fan of acrylic, so I then used oil, and it works really well. So yeah, it's really, really simple. You can do this for thick paper. I wouldn't suggest gessoing like a normal printer paper or loose leaf sheet of paper. I feel like it's just going to warp too much and it's just too thin. So you definitely want there to be some thickness to the paper. It has to be a bit sturdy. And even my sketchbook, it still gets warped from the gesso, but once it dries and once I can close the sketchbook, I usually just place it under something heavy or just keep it closed for a while, and the pages eventually flatten out again. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little simple forest winter sketch, and I hope you enjoyed hearing me rant about how I use oil in my sketchbook, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.